Shalom, YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, Barakatham. I had a dream. I had a dream. And I don't even really want to say or call it a dream. It felt more like a vision because it was really, really quick. And I'm sure a lot of other things transpired in the dream that I don't remember because I do know that some things had taken place prior to. But this is the only part that I was able to retain. And if YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, if YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI brings it back to my remembrance, then I may or may not share it because I waited all day throughout the whole day going back and forth on whether or not I should even share this dream, this vision. Because it really had, it angered me. I'm just going to be completely honest and transparent, as I always will be. It angered me. And I prayed today throughout the day. And it was just like a dark cloud the whole time. I'm thinking about it like, But I had a dream, a vision. And I don't know who was standing beside me, but it was someone showing me. I'm pretty sure it was either, maybe it could have been an angel. I can't remember who it was. I don't even, by me telling the dream, I can't even recall what they looked like, whether it was a man or a male or a female. But I was standing next to someone off at a distance in this room. And the room was dark. It was a dark room. And there were 7 women in the room. Out of the 7 women, I only saw one of their faces. But they were all standing around in a circle with a cauldron pot. A huge one like the witches do and witches have in the movies, or like Snow White, perfect example, Snow White. And it was sitting in the center of the room and it was lit. I remember seeing like the flames coming from up underneath it. And all of the women that were standing around it, I knew they were women. I could not see their faces and they all had hoods on. All of their heads were covered, but their texture of their hair, I could see it was coming out on the sides. Some had curly, some hair was straight. Some was like shorter. Some was real long. But I noticed their hands. I could see their hands. Different shades of brown. Some real fair. Some real dark. Some brown. But they all were standing around this circle. Standing around in a circle. One of them, Lord have mercy. One of them was speaking against my works in the truth. Now, the jacked up part about this whole thing is my heart is pounding so fast right now. The part that makes me so upset is each and every one of these women knew the names of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI, and they called on the names of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. Not in the dream, but in the dream I knew that they called on the names of YAHAWASHI, YAHAWASHI. One was speaking against my works. One was speaking the spirit of sloth and sleep, for me to be slow and stagnation. Another one was speaking about my physical appearance, like my looks, my face. One was speaking on my hair. My hair. Oh my goodness. How about Shimmy? I'll try. But out of all them women, I didn't know who, until this moment, I still don't know who those women were, those other 6 women were. But one of those women, I recognized her face. I knew exactly who she was. And she walked off from the women, all the women that was around the pot. She walked off real slow and she had a brush in her hand. And she walked over to the wall where it was this little mirror, and she stood there and she was brushing her hair. She started brushing her hair real long strokes, real slow. But when she turned her face slightly to the side in the mirror, it was my face. My face was in that mirror. And YAHAWASHI Yahushai in that moment revealed to me, oh my God, this is sickening. That specific woman wanted to be me. In this truth, that is too much. Wanted to get me out of the way. And I wanted to say this. I have to say this. When it comes down to this truth, this is not a game. This is not a game. Not every single sister in this truth is on some BS, okay? Not every sister in this truth is playing with YAHAWASHI Yahushai. Not every sister is in this truth to be seen. Not every sister in this truth that gives alms and does the works does it to be seen or get recognition. But there are a lot of so-called sisters that call on the name of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, and your heart is not right. There's absolutely no fear of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. And then there was another one. This one had like really, really like long curly locks. And she was snickering, like she was laughing under her breath. She was like, yeah, we're going to see how she used that voice now. We're going to see how she used her voice now. And then they kind of like laughed a little bit. The one that I noticed noticed her face, the one that was brushing her hair. It's like this, none of this really it was more of a confirmation through the spirit because I had been feeling that energy. And me and my best friend would talk about it. Me and my best friend, I even mentioned it to my niece. But it has always been a moment, a time of prayer. And I always would tell them, like, I pray every night, that YAHAWASHI Yahushua will continue to cover me and expose. This was more so a thing of exposure than it was a dream for me. It was literally like YAHAWASHI Yahushua was exposing it. And it's like they're turning up the heat. No, it's like at this point in the game, to know that there are still people operating with no fear of Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahushai. I cannot fathom it. To call on the names of Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahushai, seeing all the judgment that's going out the way it's going out, and literally turn into witchcraft and spells in the truth. That is absurd to me. And I'm going to end this recording right now because I don't want to be fleshly. I don't want to I don't want to be carnal or sound carnal. But I wanted to share this because it's sad. Number one, that's very sad. But it's always going to be a matter of return to sender. So anybody that's operating in a spirit like that, Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahushai is not going to allow that, whether it be for me or anyone else. Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahushai is not going to allow that. Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahushai is not going to allow it at all. I want to end this recording. And I pray that it just causes some of the sisters to just like those that move like that, go on a fast, repent before it's too late. Ask for forgiveness. And to the other sisters that have been feeling energy like that, don't ignore it. Pray about it. Pray that. Go on a fast. Cleanse your space. Palo Santo your house. Sage your house. It's just time for us Aquath to step it up in the spirit. Read your word. Pray. Fast more. Get in tune with your relationship with Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahushai, because you just never know who you can trust and who you cannot trust. But always trust your first mind, because the spirit will always warn you first. And when you feel that, instantly start praying against those types of things, no matter what it is. So I'm just going to let y'all go. Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahushai BAHASHAM Rakakodash Barakathum. Shalom.